My name is Tony Zylka. I'm the Vice President of Logistics here at Q Carriers. So I oversee our logistics team, of course, our account management team, and our customer operations team. A lot of meetings and KPIs and strategy breakout sessions, talking to customers, visiting customers. Got my hands in a lot of different places, that's for sure. Todd, our CEO, met someone at Metaphora at some conference, and he kind of got connected to Nick Dangles, who's been my primary contact for Sync. And we have been working now with Sync for about 2 to 3 months. Yeah, so one of our 2023 initiatives was to develop a more robust career development program and also a smoother onboarding process for our new hires. So after talking with Nick and getting the demo and seeing what they had to offer, we figured it would be a perfect fit for us to, as a growing company, as well as kind of Sync being kind of a startup, to really kind of grow together and start creating this great onboarding and career development process together. So yeah, it's been really good. One of the big things that stands out is this whole micro education piece, especially in logistics. I mean, we can't pull people off the floor, and we can't expect people to sit at a computer for 8 hours just watching these long, drawn-out education modules. So that's what's been awesome about Sync. I mean, they range anywhere from 5 minutes to, I think the longest is 45 minutes, but they're cut down into 8 individual sections where you could have just a 5-minute snippet here and a 5-minute snippet there, and you can take a lot out of just those 5 minutes and use those as touch points or talking points, and then you can resume at a later time, so you're not just stuck watching a whole 45-minute long video that's drawn out and becomes monotonous. Some of the big thing is just negotiation training. That's a big part of obviously a broker's day in the life. So it's been a really good refresher to the team, because I'm always harping, hey, we need to buy cheaper, use odd numbers, use this tactic. And it's hard when I'm the only one or my leads are the only ones trying to do that. Whereas we play these in our team meetings or do an individual training, and they start connecting the dots, and it's a good refresher course for them for sure. So nothing really definitive yet, but my favorite thing is, so the one that I always push is, let's buy it odd numbers. So instead of 2000, let's buy it 1993, right? Or 1995 or 1987, whatever. So what we've done since we've kind of implemented this negotiation training is that I've just been pulling numbers to see how many loads we're actually covering at odd numbers and not just your straight 2000s. And before Sync and before me harping and trying to harp and stay on them, we were at about 40% of odd numbers and driving down the market, where now we're at 73%, which is, I think, great. Want to get to that 100%, but I don't know if that's even possible in this game. Of course, you're going to have to buy at an even number, but we've seen that jump for sure with the negotiation. Absolutely. So it doesn't just offer the negotiation training or the broker's training. I mean, there's sales, there's account management, there's customer operations, there's compliance. And one thing that was really cool with Nick and I's breakout session was about a month ago. I told them that we just partnered with a company called Green Screens to help with pricing, with like DAT and market and all that. And he actually said that they just finished up training modules for Green Screens, which was kind of perfect. So we watched that as a team. I had my team go through it, and it's just a good refresher, because it can get kind of confusing with all the data that they throw at you. So yeah, it's been really good to see that. Absolutely. So we did a part of our career development really push in 2023. We've been meeting individually on a quarterly basis. So we rolled this out, like I said, a few months back. So it was quarter 1. So then we had a quarter 2 career development meeting I had in one-on-one with my team. And a lot of feedback was how refreshing and good the Sync training has been. Because that's one thing that we've kind of been lacking at Q, is to have a good, robust kind of like training refresher courses. So yeah, the feedback from the team has been great. I have nothing but solid feedback for Nick and everyone else at the Sync team, with just them responding to emails and helping out and improving the process as we go. It's been great. What do I like best about the Sync training? I just think the vast modules that you guys have already created. I mean, brokerage to pricing to account management to sales. You guys have really already hit it on the head, which is fun. And like, I'll go back to the micro education piece, just the short snippets, the 5 to 10 minute quick training refreshers that are good for even someone like me, but to our new hires as well. The onboarding and customer service from Sync has been great. The team has been there, supportive, quick responses on emails or issues that we have. And like I said, the bi-weekly touch bases to really dive into with Nick to give him feedback, and then for him to provide feedback on what you guys are currently doing to upgrade the programs has been dynamite. I think right now is the right time to invest in training, especially with Sync. There's a lot of turnover, a lot of people looking for new jobs. You need to invest in your employees. And I think one key proponent in doing that is to invest in them and their career growth and their career knowledge. And Sync really has just dialed that in with their different modules to help them put them on a growth plan and help them stay current with the industry standards. I would absolutely recommend Sync training to other companies.